You're watching the Steel Curtain Network News.
Now here's your host and coach of the team, Manny Madden.
Welcome again to the second edition of the Manny Madden Show. I am the host and the coach, Manny Madden. And welcome out there, all Steeler faithful and the fans of the OMFL. We're going to have a good show for you today. We got a little bit more organized this week. Hopefully you enjoyed the first installment of the Manny Madden Show. But we were a little unorganized, so we're going to be organized today, hopefully. I am dealing with a little bit of a allergy problem, so if my voice sounds a little off, that's why. But anyway, so let's get started looking at our opponent for this week. It was the Cleveland Browns, coached by Outlaw there. They did a phenomenal job against us. It was really, to be honest, we came out swinging in the first half. Looked like we were going to run away with the game. And their defense stepped up and really put on a good show in the second half, only giving up 3 points. Just to give some team stats from the game, we had 182 yards passing, 110 yards rushing, a defensive sack, and really an all-around good, solid game. It wasn't perfect, wasn't spectacular, but we did our job. There were some areas that were ugly, some areas that were improving, but again, it just we came out with a W, and that's what we're looking for. So look at some player stats now from the game. Let's start off with Big Ben here. Big Ben went 15 to 20, 189 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, again late in the fourth. Le'Veon Bell had a very solid game. 18 attempts, 86 yards, 1 touchdown. Really was solid in this game as well. Overall team rushing. Antonio Brown. Brown finished with 6 receptions, 75 yards, and 1 touchdown. Really came through for us. Probably should have had 2 touchdowns, but dropped 1 in the end zone. Well, we had overall good performance on offense. It was decent. It wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular, but we got the job done, and that's what counts. We're going to continue on in stats for the game. We're going to lean towards the defensive side now. We had a few guys that stepped up for us that had not in past weeks. We had Witherspoon and defensive end Tut. They stepped up and made a couple of sacks, a couple of big tackles. To start off with, let's talk about Witherspoon and his impact on the game. He did have 2 tackles, 1 assist, and a sack. Was mean off the edge. Tut also was strong against the run and also had that sack. He broke through. And Cockrell really did a good job. He broke on the ball across the middle, picked it off there on the Cleveland quarterback, and just made a good read on the play, and he did what we pay him to do. Stepped in front of that, and made the interception. So that's something we've been doing in the off season, continuing through weekly practices and stuff. We always practice with the defensive guys on catching the ball, and being the best pro that they can be. And that's, if we weren't good coaches, then we wouldn't be doing our job then if we weren't doing that. But, all right, now we're gonna move to the next segment of the show. I know I'm a little bit excited about Steeler Nation. I'm trying to get the owner to set up some stuff and for the players, and trying to get some things going for the overall morale of the team. We're in the heat of a battle here in the AFC North, and we've just been doing a good job. Have no complaints whatsoever. but the owner's not. He's not behind in on getting Xboxes and PlayStations for the guys. So I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. I'm the coach. I'm with these guys day in, day out. So I just want the best for my guys. So anyway, we'll move on from that. But anyway, a couple of interesting personnel moves that we did. We did bench our longtime starter on the left guard in this game, Foster. He was pretty upset. He's 31 years old, hadn't been doing a great job, and we had this kid, Devin Blaylock, sitting on the roster and stuff, so we decided to give him a shot. Played excellent, lights out. He shut his man down over there on the edge and inside. On the inside, and he did really good for us, and he's going to have a bright future for the Steelers. And question of the day from Twitter. Here we go. Why were you with my daughter last night on a date? This is a question from the owner. I didn't know you knew that. What are you doing? I'm not. What do you mean I'm fired? What? I'm not even through the show yet. I have what? What? I'm fired from the Steelers? What is going on? Well, I guess that's it.
Alright guys, it's that time. We want to thank our sponsors EA Sports and the OMFL. You've been listening to the Manny Madden Show. You've been listening to the Manny Madden Show, brought to you by the Steel Curtain Network News.